Side now to Providence Park from our Portland Thorns camera. The Portland Timbers just announced a new head coach as the team prepares for next season. The Timbers officially announced they hired former Inter Miami manager Phil Neville as their next head coach. You may remember we reported on Friday that they were in advanced talks. Before Inter Miami, Neville managed the England women's national team and led them to the semifinals of the 2019 World Cup. He also played 19 seasons for Manchester United and Everton FC. Neville replaces Gio Savarese, who was fired in August. The Timbers will hold a hybrid press conference with the team's general manager, Ned Grabavoy, and Neville, and that's expected to start, in about 40 minutes. We will have a crew there gathering information, and we'll bring you the latest updates right here on Good Day Oregon.
Right now.